That's nice. It's working. Well, it's probably not working its way
Yeah,
back.
no, I wanted to feel the difference. That's why I put my hand here.
Yeah, that's 30, probably 30 degrees, 25
I'm
degrees.
moving this thing back.
Yeah, you just move it around. It'll warm up the rest of it. Yep, that happened.
That was a very interesting. Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah. Oh, we got our first viewer.
Ooh, feel the bottom.
Oh, she's nice and toasty, good. Gotta warm the metal up. It's 30 degrees, so well, it was 30 degrees in here till I kicked the heat on.
You gotta warm this up too.
Yep. Then we got the heat gun, warming up the frame because I can't put paint on. What's up, Dakula? How's it going, bud? We're here. It's late.
Yeah.
But we got a bucket of supplies sitting on a chair over there. And we're using this heat gun to start to warm the metal because it's cold in here. But once it's warmed up and the ambient air temperature is good, we're ready to paint,
You know how I
basically.
said that I texted you?
Nice. Nice.
Whoops.
Well, how's it going, folks? My name's Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. Welcome to another live feed. We're working on the 1969 Chevrolet El Camino here in the garage. It's 30 degrees currently. I have the heat turned on now, and I'm running a heat gun inside of the frame to warm it up and just kind of hanging out. So if you got any questions of what happened to this car and what I'm doing to it, I got the body sitting right here. Look at that, folks. It's pretty clean. Look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah, there, bud. But if you look closely, there's some poor body work that's been done to it. But that's all right. See this ratchet strap, if you know how to read the kgs, she's putting the work in. You know, I don't know I still haven't figured out what rear end this is. I think it's 8.5 inch or whatever they call it. I don't know. But I'll call it now. It's a full floater, folks. She's just floating. I gotta drop that fuel tank out of it. It's full. But she's just floating. And the rear end's just sitting underneath it. I gotta take that apart and sandblast and clean it up too. Actually, you know, I never really stared at the axle, but take a look at that axle. Somebody cleaned that up already. It's not gonna be too hard to get that looking good. What's up, Cheese? Add a Ferrari V12 to it, and trust me, it won't blow up. Listen, brother, does it look like we got Ferraris here? Ain't no Ferraris. We got an El Camino, and we got a Toyota 4Runner. And a whole bunch of, look at this, guys. I bought that on Marketplace for a couple dollars. It's got the whole hitch attachment. You see the cradle it's sitting in, that winch? Yeah, I think that was like, I don't know, 150 bucks. A battery charger that's always plugged in, ready to go. Doesn't do anything though, because all of our batteries are really bad. No, those are actually new batteries down there. They're in case shit. And then there's that, and then there's that. And then there's those, and that thing over there, and then there's everything here, folks. Sort of just a mess, this whole thing. Cheese, you know what I want to put on this? I want to put boom tubes, or a boom tube. A passenger fender exit, not fender exit, under the door, in this area right here, on the passenger side. A boom tube sticking out. That should do it. The engine setup for this is going to be a 6-liter LS with nitrous. So a little bit of that giggle gas. She'll be putting around 500 horsepower to the wheels. That right there is a Vulcan Outlaw 195. It's a welder generator. It's mint. I got it for $200 from Harbor Freight. You go to the store right now, it's $1,800 for that welder. But I got it used as a floor unit. Not used, it was a floor unit, so it was out on display for years. I think he said 4 years. And then nobody wanted to buy it because it was missing the leads and shit. But I have all that stuff, so for $200. Mint. And then the Pro MIG 140 in the bottle. That bottle, stupid expensive. I spent way too much on that. But it's a MIG setup now. There's a little bit of everything in this shop. So I have the engine, I have the nitrous kit, I have the 15-pound bottle for it. Oh, try not to trip up, step on anything. The interior's got kill mat on the floors already. So somebody's been in here trying to make it look nice or be nicer. Actually, they were just covering up some terrible metal work and self-tappers that I'm going to address at some point, but not right now. But it's $200 for the carpet, $200 for the headliner. I'm gonna get some like Jaguar, like some new, like I don't know, 2015 Jaguar front seats out of like one of the sports cars or whatever to put in it, so it has nice low profile seats. Because I'm a tall dude, I'm 6'3", so you know need to sit low so the head has clearance. And also, if I ever want to put a cage in it and wear a helmet, it needs to sit low. So yeah, that's basically the plan for the interior. That's only going to take a few hours to do. I mean, the most I'm going to have to do is figure out how to mount the seats to the floor, which I'm probably just going to put holes in the floor and poorly weld things together to make it happen. But the interior is real simple. I'm not doing anything to the body on the first rendition because the shoddy bodywork has already been done. And I'm just going to leave that for now while I collect parts to replace the parts that aren't worth fixing. And then we'll do the body on it. But I figure when we do the body on it, it's probably going to be like 150 to 200 hours worth of work. And I'm not ready to do that. My commute right now, I'm commuting like 6 or 7 hours a day. I get up at 5:30 in the morning and drive. I drive to New York City from New Haven every morning, and then I drive home at 4 o'clock. And it takes 3 to 4 hours to get home. So my commute's pretty wild right now. I'm working Monday through Thursday, which is good. But, so I'm off now. I haven't slept since I got up at 4:30 this morning and went to work and drove home 3 hours. It was only 3 hours today. But now we're doing the live feed because this stuff's awesome. And I want to get this thing painted. I'm not going to lie. I've chosen a color for the paint. And I'll announce it on the live feed because, well, you know, it's the live feed. So I'm actually painting this gray. I'm not painting it black. I'm not painting it white in the end. I'm painting it gray. And the reason for that is I'm a big fan of cars, race cars, that are painted primer gray. I think it's just badass. And since the frame is really the only thing that I'm putting time and effort to right now, I just want that to be primer gray. And then when we actually do the body work on it, we're going to pull the frame back out, figure that whole part out then, what colors we want to go with. But for now, I got a bucket of gray paint over there to go into the sprayer. And right now it's primer gray, but this color, I believe I bought a darker, like a gunmetal, maybe like a light gunmetal, oxidized. I don't know. It was expensive. It was $200 worth of paint, 2 quarts. 2 quarts at Paint World. So that's what's happening. Wow, we got 100 people on the live feed. That's pretty cool. What's up, guys? My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. A little bit of everything happening in the shop right now. That 4Runner is getting a new transmission, but it hasn't been worked on in a week because I don't have time, and I don't think I'm going to work on it this weekend. And neither has the project of the El Camino all week moved at all, but that's what we're here for. We're going to clean it up. I got a couple of things to take care of before we actually paint it, but for now we just got to warm it up. So that's nice and warm to the touch. That's nice and warm underneath, of course. And we're just getting that metal. Instead of it was probably in the 20s, probably 20 degrees, 25 degrees the metal when we got in here. It's cold. But if you run the heat gun through it, since these are all just open passageways, it's a big channel in there. Air runs through it, warms it up really nicely. It's not about getting it hot, it's just about getting the cold out of it. And with the heat running like it is right now, the ambient air temperature is going to catch up pretty soon, and then we'll be able to spray paint on this, no problem. Wow, we got 197 people on the live feed. That is pretty cool. Guys, if you have any questions about what's going on, this is a 1969 Chevrolet, well, A-body. It's an El Camino. And we're almost at the end of the road of fixing up the frame on this thing to go back underneath. And it's going to turn into a race car pretty quick.
I think this is a record for us.
At one point, yeah. We got 5 likes. Let's see if we get some more. Show us Impala. All right, buddy. It's an El Camino, but I know you mean well. Check it out. She got the rear gate, folks. Yeah, Eric, these things are awesome, man. It's like a childhood dream I'm living out right now. I've owned a lot of old cars. I've driven them, but I've never actually taken the time to rebuild on one or spit shine a bit on it. I can't say this is great work, but it's work nonetheless. That's cool, 61 C10. That's gonna be a sweet truck one day, dude. Remember, it doesn't happen unless you put the time into it. I've been up since 4:30 this morning, I went to work including my 6-hour commute. And it's now 11 o'clock at night. It's 30 degrees, and we're just getting started, folks. They call this a painless wiring harness. I don't understand. Is it painless because you just hang yourself with it and then you don't feel pain anymore? What kind of garbage is this? I'm gonna cut all this stuff out, and we're just gonna use the donor truck, basically. We'll just use the harness out of that and rewire this whole thing. And it's personal projects. I don't run a business. I took a job recently. I was working for myself for a bit, and I mean, listen, is it a business? In some ways, yes. Do you want to buy it? Let me know. Well, look at this body work, man. Last guy who was in here works like I do. I should hire him to come here and finish this up. Look how look at what he did there. That's brand new metal, folks. That's brand new, like GM reproduction metal right there. And it is absolutely butchered onto these fenders. It's a total shame. You can see the bubble gum welds here. Even I would try to do a little bit better work. They didn't even bother really sanding it down. They just said, that's close enough. Hey, buddy, you got a new pair of pants on or what? 238. What's up, folks? How's it going? Check it out. This is what we're working on. If you think that looks cool, so do I. We must be from the same group of people. It's a big block car. This car was out of Kansas. It's a 69 Chevrolet El Camino. Hence the badges on the side. And she's in pretty good shape for where she's, for what she is. She's been in an accident or two. Crumple zone. But, you don't need to worry about that, You don't need to worry about it. Got the kill mat going down inside. All the chrome is in there. It's pretty minty. This is gonna be fun once we do the interior. It's got the bezel but it doesn't have the gauges in it. So we'll see what we could do there. I don't want to spend a lot of money on that. The name of the game here is not spend a ton of money. It's to spend as little as possible while doing a decent job and getting this thing back on the road. So it was pretty beat up when we started, and fixed that wheel arch, fixed that wheel arch over there, and basically brought this thing back around from a rusty mess to what it is. So the color that I chose is right here. It is a, I don't know what color it is. There we go. That's what it is. It's just colored gray. It's like a primer gray, gunmetal gray. It should go on nice and easy and give it a good shine. 194 people. I think we got up to like 260 at one point. That's pretty wild. So yeah, working on the 69 El Camino. We're making it happen. We got the heat running now. We got the heat gun in the frame to heat up the metal. And we're just slowly getting prepped to start running the paint gun. So I got to find my charger. I'm going to get you guys up on the stand so you have a little bit more of a steady view of what we got going on in this area. And any questions you got, Eric, I told you we're painting it primer gray, and I know it's primer gray already, but this is just the primer. So we're going to be painting it a little bit different color gray just in a minute here. Now, if you haven't been able to, go ahead, like and subscribe, guys. I really do appreciate everyone on the live feed, all 182 of you. I see we got 8 likes already. So go ahead, like and subscribe, and join us on this adventure where we bring this car that was written off for dead back to life. An interesting fact, this is the only channel on YouTube where you're going to watch hours of unedited live footage of what it takes to repair and fix and work on vehicles. Everywhere you go, you get an edited it's the middle of the night, sorry. You get it edited down, a produced version, which I do make feature lengths, and please watch those and like and subscribe when they do come out so you could watch those. But this is the only channel on YouTube where you're going to see stuff like this. Nobody's doing it. And that's why we're doing it. Because we have a great time. We're here anyways pretty much every Thursday night and Saturday night. So now we just kill our batteries. Or well, I just kill my battery. Putting it on the stand over there and getting to work. Interesting fact, I bought that box on sale for $100 at Harbor Freight. It's brand new. I kind of took it apart to see if it was all there and then just left it here because I didn't really need it. It was just such a good deal that I bought it. I'll put it together one of these days. All right, buddy needs keys. Yeah, unfortunately, Eric, the 4Runner... did I give you my keys? No, they're in my pocket. The 4Runner, the transmission cooler runs through the radiator, and they infamously backfeed radiator fluid into the transmission. You get a pink milkshake. Well, it pink milkshaked, and they drove it on there for a long time. And so there's the transfer case and drive shaft cross member, whatever. One transmission, 2 transmissions. I don't know which one needs to go in because I didn't take the first one out. So unfortunately, whatever is happening here, I'm not going to be figuring that out very quickly. And I don't really care. Frankie, which you guys have never seen on the channel, started working on this thing. And pretty sure when Frankie gets back, he'll, I think he went out of town for a little bit. What is my favorite Pokemon that isn't a 4Runner? Oh man, I used to watch Pikachu. I used to watch Pokemon. I never was really big into it. I was more of a Dragon Ball Z guy. So like Goku, yeah, let's just go with Goku. He was cool. Super Saiyan. Yeah, Eric, it happens. But you know what? This thing's got like 2.25 million miles on it. So yeah, it's got a chunk and change on it. Plus, it didn't cost a whole lot. I remember buying this in a parking lot for $1,800. So What does it had? I think it had a radiator replaced because of milkshake, but they didn't change the fluid in the transmission, which caused this problem. And it was in New York City that at that time, and it got towed back here because, well, everything comes back home when it breaks down. Hey, we got a 9th like, guys. Thank you very much. 217 people in the live feed. Thank you very much. My name is Isaac, and I'm your host. This is DIY Speed. Join the movement. Join us. Hang out with us. You know, let's do a thing. We're doing a thing. Got to tie his shoe sooner than later. My producer over here is getting everything set up. You know, because I have a video producer and shit. No. But yeah, we're getting set up. Man, we're getting a lot of views tonight. 250 people on the live feed. I'll take it. We're just testing it here. So, like, whenever you record a movie, you gotta, like, test, action. All right. Well, we're warming up the frame still. That hasn't stopped. And it is getting warmer in here because I can't see my breath anymore. So I think we've eclipsed 50 degrees at this point. I'm going to tie my shoe before I trip over myself. And I think we're going to have to clean up the area a little bit before we start to paint. I have a bunch of blankets right here to cover anything that I don't want covered in paint. And yeah, pretty much. You're going to see me paint this frame all in the next little bit, so hang out.
Where's the other stand?
Where's the other? You asked where the other stand is, and I pointed, and lo and behold, it was there. Yeah, we kind of left this place a mess because every time we've painted in here, you know, basically if you paint long enough, you got to just leave the building because you start getting all loopy and stuff. So even with respirators, I have a beard, the respirator's not as effective as I'd like it to be. So kind of just clear out of here and then come back the next day and pick up what's left of the mess and stuff. But I didn't do that last week, so there's several cans of primer and exploded cans from the last live feed where we exploded a few cans, and that was simultaneously fun and stupid at the same time. Don't do the Sawzall trick, and don't hold the Sawzall down, and don't be close to the concrete. But definitely put the tarps down first, because that saves everything. Is the $8 Walmart tarps. And yeah, pretty much. We only got a couple of smokes tonight, so I don't think we're going to be ripping heaters the whole time, but I got a couple of left-handers to accompany me, so we'll be good.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's your monitoring system.
No shit. How cool is that? All right, guys. Like I said, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. I think we're going to do something simple like move the tarps around to be in a little better positioning. And then we got to pull air hose out.
I think we have to unfold the tarps.
Yeah.
And then lift and put it underneath.
I hear you. I don't think we need to go that far. We just need to get So really, we just need to slide them over and they're there. So, listen, brother. I'm from the house of the rising sun. You know what I'm saying? No, don't lift it so high. Wow, I'm about to fire you. All right. Just, yeah.
No, I'm folding it.
Why? But if you're going to do it, we're going to do a low profile one. Yeah. For a second, I'm like, yeah, look at the lane of look at the overspray. So I epoxied the floors in the shop, and there's a line right here of paint where I stopped, and Well, I thought it was overspray, but it's not. It's just a line of epoxy. But yeah, I think we are going to have to open. We'll leave this one like this.
Here, no, here.
We're going to open. Let's open the other one.
So here's what I was thinking.
Oh, do it the underneath one?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. This is not how you this is not how we should be doing this, but here we are. Like I thought we would end up with a much more sanitary environment, but this shop is so dusty all the time anyways, without a booth. It is what it is. Okay, so now we're pretty protected from overspray.
Can I be really stubborn?
What, to put it underneath those things?
Yeah.
We're not going to need it because when you're painting this, you're going to be painting this way. The only time you can do it is when you're doing a few passes
I
inside.
hear you. Okay, fine.
Plus, we're going to have to flip the thing anyway, so when we flip it, like we could just do, with this side coat, we just need to do what's facing down, like what's facing this way.
Right.
And then when we flip it is when we can do the details. So like,
Alright.
that's good enough. And up here, there's nothing I can really mess up with some overspray. So, we need that. What I do want to do is record for the main channel on your phone. Do you have another phone?
I do.
Yeah. Yet another phone.
How many do you want? Oh, you have some comments. What's the next step on the car chassis? My car has to go get a headlight change. Yeah.
Well, the next step, bud, is going to be painting it, putting all the hardware back on it, and suspension and steering, and then putting it underneath the car and bolting it in. So yeah, we're going to paint it right now. Well, we're going to set up to paint it. Got to put the camera in the right direction. Got to do some things.
Well, before you do that, before you angle the camera, just want to show the viewers, this is something new that we haven't had before. This device right here is so we can read your comments as we're working. That's going to come with us wherever we are busy at the moment. So hopefully we can be even more responsive.
Yeah, that's the goal. If you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, you can go ahead and email me at the comment section right here.
Here you go. Phone number 3.
Phone number 3. Let me get this pointed in the right
I
direction.
thought about bringing my camera and my tablet, but I didn't.
You were thinking of doing it, but then you didn't?
Yep.
That's super helpful of you. Thank you so much. So really, this needs to be pointed this way so we can do up and down, but this is as tight as could be.
You want to switch them around?
No, I just want to loosen this. And you tighten the hell out of it. How'd you tighten that?
Okay.
Untighten. We're just messing with the camera, trying to get things set up. I'd have to.
I may not have taken that.
Alright, hold on while we fiddle fuck with the camera right here. Alright. That's a thing. That's a move. There we go. Hey, what are you thinking? Loosen this. Boom. Yeah, is that a better view or what, folks? Let me get this stabilized. One way or another. I am a professional.
What's all you're most disappointed with?
The finger grinder.
Yes.
Yeah. The little finger belt sander right here. Awesome concept. Works really well in some applications, but very limited in its scope.
The idea was there.
The idea was there. The functionality wasn't great. All right, standing next to the camera. I keep holding my hands together because they're cold. Not because I like
nice.
He is very nice. It's a great success. It's a Jimmy Mimmy. This is my crazy cousin Billa, and my name is Igor. Yeah, respirators are a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on a respirator.
Okay, this is a little bit of a delay.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm going to put on the respirator. And, well, actually, no, I'm not. I got to...
Joshua, welcome to the chat. You said, oh, I'm new to the chat.
What's up, Josh?
I've got to pick up a... what? I've got to pick up a leaf down tester soon. People seem to like HF or OGC ones.
Harbor Freight, baby. All day. I have a plan here. Okay, cool. Check this out, right?
You did that way too well.
Did what?
Very nice.
Yeggs and mash. I've had a long time. I'm the Jew.
Logan is asking, what do you prefer for frame paint?
What I prefer for frame paint? Well, I'll show you what we'll be painting with tonight. It's over here. Sorry. All right, so I got some Nascent Fast Dry in gray. This is $100 a quart, and it's supposedly the cheapest thing that the paint store had for this. So I asked for, like, I need a durable, tough, long-lasting paint for a frame. And he said, sure, for $600, I can supply you with 2 quarts of that. So I said, what can you do for $200? And he said, well, I can mix this up for you. And that's what I bought. And that's what I'm using. Yep. Now, this is going to get a little weird for you and a little weird for me, but I actually have to record for the main channel. So you guys are going to basically see me record for the main channel. Don't worry, I don't do a whole lot of recording for it. I just do a couple of segments, and then you got to unlock that. And
Double tap?
I'm not an iPhone.
This is not an iPhone.
It seems like an iPhone.
Screw that. I don't use no crap on.
Whoa there, buddy. Is this good quality?
Let me actually set it to the highest quality.
Yeah, but don't do the compressed like ones, because you compress the quality. I can't use it in.
You want 9x16, right?
Money on Mason there, bud. Hazard freight, yeah, right there, brother. Shoo, buddy. I was listening to a podcast this week about different dialects, regional dialects from the United States, and how people from the South.
USB on 30 frames per second?
You want it on? Sure.
Or you want okay? I'm not trying to storage.
No, let's do HD.
UHD?
So yeah, UHD. So there's a reason why they say tar, far, war, what. They don't say eyes, they say ah, and it's like something to do with where the people from that region originated from. Anyways, I thought that was kind of cool. There's tar far over there, bud. Howdy ho, folks. We got primer. We're primed. We are currently setting up to paint this. And dun dun dun. I got a bucket of paint right here to put the spray gun. So we're warming up the ambient air temperature. We're warming up the frame itself with that heat gun, just trying to get it, a little bit over 20 degrees. You know, it's just 30 degrees outside. It was 30 degrees in here, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thing prepped. And next thing you know, we're gonna be spraying. In case you're wondering what I'm using tonight, I went to the local paint store and said I need frame paint for this frame that I put so many hours worth of work. What is your best paint for? And they said, not this. Well, they said, well, we could supply you with 2 quarts of the good stuff for $600. So well, what can you do for $200? And they said, we can give you this. And that's what I got. Old Thumb's covering up the color because you're about to find out, folks. I don't know what it's going to do a color test for both years, so I don't. We're going to paint it. You're going to see it. You're going to like it. I'm going to love it. Really stoked on the color I chose.
So Joshua is asking, are we looking at bare metal after sandblasting? No, we are not.
Not anymore. That already happened, and you already looked at that on the last live feed. Now you're looking at primer. That's the color of primer, which is very similar to the color of the paint in this bucket. However, the color of the paint in this bucket is slightly different. I hope it's nice. And it's going to be the paint that we use on this this little endeavor tonight. So, without further ado, this is DIY speed. Let's get this stuff started. Get out a cup and start measuring stuff. That was from the frame. That's a piece of frame that broke off.
When did that break off?
I don't know. We're just losing parts here, folks.
That's not good.
That's just a piece of the frame that at some point said, you know what?
Like, that's already primered.
Yeah.
Like, that recently broke off.
I guess there wasn't much holding on to it because I don't see any fresh metal aside from one little spot. It was just holding on to your life.
Really, this right here?
Yeah, she was just holding on to your life with that. Yeah, probably. Yep, maybe. No, maybe. Little piece of frame.
Right here.
That's okay. It's not going back.
Huh.
And we're not doing anything to that. Should we do something about it? Too late. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Maybe next time. All right.
That is very interesting, though. Thumbs up?
No. All right. Pull out and prep the air hose. Just pull all of it out.
Ooh, buddy!
Yeah, do the front rails if you haven't already.
Hey, man. Can I do it again?
I can smell the baking paint.
Oh, fuck, that's hot.
Right, we probably don't want to overheat the paint. I'm shaking it. Shaken, not stirred. I bet I'm supposed to just stir this, but that's all right. We have that other stuff, the thinner. We're supposed to reducer rather. So the ratio is 8 to 2. 8 parts this, 2 parts reducer, and then she goes right in the spray can, and we start spraying. And away we go. Huh, question. Do you use the strainer when you're filling your maybe both times? We're going to use a lot of strainers here tonight. And we're probably going to spill some paint, inevitably. But it's going to be good. Buddy's pulling out the air hose, so we get that prepped. Air compressor is going to be running, so I do apologize for the noise in advance. But it's going to just be noise in the background, and we'll just talk over it. And I have a camera right here on this side of any questions and interactions y'all want to have. Happy to answer. I see we've got 113 people on the live feed. I do appreciate you all for joining. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. And we're working on the frame of a 1969 Chevrolet El Camino. Now she's darn near ready to go back into service, folks. She just needs some lip gloss.
She's at like 30, so we gotta turn up the compressor for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, let's turn on the compressor. Yep. Yep. Just trying to rough it up a little bit. Not that it's not already rough. This stuff is already, but just giving it that one life. Just trying to get as much of it as I can. Yep. Just scuffing up the surface of the paint real quick of the primer. Look, a single pass is really all it needs. What?
We're almost at 150. I think there's enough asphalt replacement.
Something about that might leave a residue.
Inside the frame?
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it.
I saw one fly in the center.
What going in? What are they?
No one knows.
Government? Russia?
No one knows. No one knows. Hey, she shut up.
But yeah, finally got it.
ICT car guy just left a comment. Car guy 316 is saying frame paint. I typically use ALK 200 with a little hardener in it.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Care to explain?
Want to explain that one?
No. That didn't turn out because of the sensor.
We blew the fuse. I like your ideas, ICT car guy. We're just gonna flip the whole frame and just hit it twice, basically. Saying to use a engine hoist to be able to lift it, so you can do it like that. It's pretty smart. An ALK 200 PPG paint brand. I see industrial. Yeah, I hear ya. Didn't have access. I don't know. I guess the store I went to didn't sell it. But yeah. If you want to. No, we need it. All right. What's up, folks? I gotta talk over the compressor because at this point I need it to run and build pressure and do what I need to do. I got this 50 cup with a bunch of ratios, and the ratio was 8 to 2, 8 parts paint, 2 parts bitter or whatever, reducer. I don't have that equation on here, but I do have 5 even squares, so what I'm going to do is just get 4 parts, 4 to 1, 8 to 2, that's the same ratio. So, yeah, I got the 50 stringers that came with it, and find out. One of these, go ahead and open this one. And this was a $200 bucket cake. Not cheap. I want to turn the light on. I realized I ditched you guys. How shitty of me. Let me bring on over. All right, we'll kill the live feed for right now.
I killed the live feed.
Not the live feed, the compressor.
For 150.
Nice. Oh, it's just running. That thing, I think we killed the internal pressure switch. So the compressor just runs. So I'm getting the paint set up now. And just getting this open. We don't want to make a whole bunch of mess. We just want to make a little bit of a mess. That'll be all right. Of course, I'm using the dirtiest surface I can find. Let's go ahead and just give this a mix. That feels nice and thin. Whew, the fumes are strong, folks. And you're gonna want to catch that part too. So, like That's good. Just drip. That's $2 worth of paint. All right, let's try to get our ratios right here. Real slow. Steady. Steady. Oh, we're getting close. Oh. Easy now. Easy. Oh. Oh. What do you see?
You're good.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So let me grab this. Click right. We do it right because we do it twice, right? And now, to add some reducer. I probably should have grabbed the, should I cover that, is what you're saying? All right, we're gonna cover the paint. All right. All right, we're smart. We're smart, that's what we do, we're smart. No. Put there for now. Let's open up the reducer and add 2 parts reducer to the paints. Pretty simple math here. Not that I'm good at math at all, but should be able to make this happen. Oh! Oh, just spilling reducer. Might have gotten a little heavy-handed on the reducer. Might have reduced. Ah, she's all right. Right on the line. I'll take that. Now we want to go ahead and stir this. This is probably more than will fit in the gun. Just realized that. All right.
I guess I'm gonna have to keep stirring it until you're ready for.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, is it? Agitation. All right. That looks like good paint to me. I don't know. That's good to me.
Do you still see swirl marks inside the plate? I do.
Here, you mix that real quick. I'm gonna grab the gun. I do see swirls in it now that you pointed it out.
I don't think those swirls will ever come out.
All right, just swirl them for now, and I'll be right there. All right, I gotta get a respirator on real quick, and get it locked in. Yeah. All right. You want to make the transfer? Did a great job.
I told you I don't think the swirl guys are coming out.
I think you can go. All right,
Listen, spray like for 3 minutes and then some rest.
right. right, let me grab my respirator. I'm gonna throw you guys back up on the stand, and we're gonna get right to work here. Nozzle needs to be turned 90 degrees. All right, well, we're gonna figure that all out right now. I'm not exactly sure if that's correct.
She actually shut off by herself.
Yeah, it was the auto shut off. Yep, that's good. Did the compressor? Oh wait, yeah, you're right. All right, let's have a look at what we got going on here. Let's just bring that right here.
Gee, buddy.
Well, a little bit more. Well, that's a little thick. Let's back her off. That's going to do it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do it. Might turn out, let's record for the main channel video. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, we got paint in the gun, and I think my settings are dialed, so we're just gonna go ahead and start painting. I don't know what you're saying. Plenty to trip over, you know? He was right. I had this the wrong way the whole time. That is so much better.
Watch out, you're overshooting the battery. same color as the other. I did a lot of that, but we did it from that, back then.
Right. Yo, use the nozzle.
Spray down. Test spray. Oh. Yeah, I'm listening to CT Car Guy. He said to back up when you got it like that. So try to like keep it about a foot off. Yeah, we'll paint that other side later then.
I'm okay not writing it, but you lose the rights to blame me for it.
Oh, yo, you're good, bud. It's all right. We're not scared of runs here. Oh, let some of those fumes outside, let the heat just pump out some of that spray that's just... But yeah, no, CT Car Guy coming in clutch over here. Hey guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. So we've got 127 people in the live feed right now. That's pretty cool. Whew, just getting some fresh air, folks. That's what's happening.
Gee, buddy.
How long's...
really well, by the way.
Yeah, that did. Never... guys, that was my first time ever using a paint gun. We used it for something else.
We used it for the rust inhibitor.
We used it for the rust inhibitor, but that didn't count. That was just a mess. But
that was good for experience, though.
it's actually a different color. It's a little bit lighter of a gray.
Shinier.
It's a shinier gray as well, and that looks pretty sweet. So we're gonna hit it with another layer once it flashes off. I don't know how long it's supposed
30 minutes.
30 minutes flash off. So
we're recording. Let me grab the paper.
we'll exhaust out.
Okay, so
Missed a spot, yeah, buddy.
out of dust is 30 minutes. Tack free is 45 to 60. Hard is overnight.
So
We may have to.
might have to overnight it.
Damn it.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we got the first layer on. Pre or post midnight, I have no idea.
Slightly post.
Slightly post midnight, but we got that first coat on the one side of the frame, which is pretty epic. Throw that respirator back on because he's still thick in here. I got the heat pumping. It's a decent temp in here. This thing's gonna flash off decent. Paint makes me the welder I ain't.
That was a good amount of paint.
There's not much left in there, right?
Nothing left in there. We should run some brake cleaning. Hey, check it out. Maybe some
little bit like a minute longer, like 10 seconds longer, it would have been empty.
So just tip it over into a garbage bag. Any of you guys use starter fluid to clean your paint? Your paint sprayer?
You wanna? Let's take it out from underneath there.
So we're actually going to spray it into a garbage bag. But yeah, let me start cleaning it out. Oh,
That's good.
shake it up. Shake it up real good. Shake the whole thing up real good. We're out of lacquer thinner currently, so we're just kind of messing about. That ain't right.
Garbage?
Yeah, you could dump that. Probably melt something. No, just dump it. Oh yeah, run it through.
There's still paint coming out. I'm running it empty. Don't do that.
Oh, you got more. Here, hold on. Pick that bag up. That ain't good for nobody.
I think I'm tired. Go, Noah.
It's clogged is what it is.
Okay.
Boom! I'm in New Haven. Yeah, that's the $10 Harbor Freight HV. Uh-oh, overspray. Yeah, I got it because it was so cheap and I needed it, so does a good job, no question. Did its job. Keep it clean and it'll work. Well, folks, there's not much else I can do while I wait for this to flash off. Basically gonna need overnight. Let's go back outside. It is rich in here, thick. Whew. Trying to breathe. Yeah, CT car guy, bro, you did a great job there helping us out. You were right from the beginning, had that nozzle the wrong 90 degrees off.
Everyone's come to help us.
Yeah, I mean, if you're from Connecticut, dude, where you at? What city are you in? We're in New Haven. So the heat's ripping. It's about 55 degrees in there right now. Wichita, Kansas. Hell yeah, brother. This car came from Kansas. It's got a Kansas title. Pretty much how it survived its life. A little less salt on the roads out there.
I would love to move to Kansas.
Kansas City. Wichita. You hunt black bar?
I would probably move to Wichita.
We bar hunters now, ain't we, Roy?
If I had a chance, I would move to Wichita.
I've heard of ICT Billet. I got to buy motor mounts for them for adapters for this, so that the truck, this is the donor truck back here, got a 6 liter. 6 liters of fury, brother. That's what's going to be supplying all the hardware we need to power the 69 Elco. But yeah, all right. So long as I have my keys, which I do. Did you put that back in the thing? The key back in the...
I did.
Mm-hmm. So we're actually going to power down. I'm going to leave the heat on. Turn this fan off. Don't need that running. We're going to leave the heat on to keep it nice and toasty in here throughout the night. And bake that frame.
Back up my shoulder.
Yeah, I should probably also take off my respirator. I'm not going to need that. The color doesn't matter for the most part. It's the needle diameter. 1.2, 1.4 clear in most base coats. 1.7 and above sealer and primers. Looking good, sir. Yeah, she looks pretty good from, don't she? Oof, it's thick in here. Not a huge fan of the chemical smells, but you know, it's part of the territory. But yeah, it looks good. All right, you're gonna close up. I'm gonna start the truck. We'll take you guys with us for a few minutes. Just gonna close up here. It's got to flash off, and I'll basically come in the morning, probably give it another coat, and then come back Saturday night, flip the frame, and paint that one side that we're not able to reach. So this should all work swimmingly. I had a coffee, never touched it. Don't know where it is. This thing's been an absolute tank. Going to New York City and back every day. She's got some issues, but I leave it 60 degrees with the heat on, so 60, 65 it'll be. Yeah, it'll flash off nice. Shoo, buddy. And that's it. Not the longest live feed. I think we hit 4 hours on one of the live feeds last weekend. It really just depends on the workflow. So if we reach a point like this where we have to wait no matter what, and it's the middle of the night, so there's no errands I could run and come back. So it's possible that it does. Oh, looky. Get my coffee back, even though I didn't even touch it. It has a shot of espresso in it.
Still cold. Close.
Yep, has a shot of espresso in it, so that's still good. She got more lights than a Christmas tree, brother. So it's got the airbag light, because, you know, we die like men. It's got the check engine light, which is like either a PO455, which is like a small evap leak, which I'll never fix, or maybe the MAP sensor or MAF sensor is a little unhappy with all the full throttle pulls that I've been making in this thing. So yeah, she got the check engine light, but she passes emissions no problem. You shut that off, it doesn't come back for a while. So it's not a big deal. It's got no oil pressure gauge in it. She just reads 80 at all times, so I'll take it. Till she starts knocking, she got oil pressure. Everything else pretty minty about it. I mean, airbags don't work, and it's got some service lights going on, service tire monitor, whatever, who cares. She needs work. Last time I did the brakes was about 30,000 hard miles ago, so she could use some brakes. So we'll put brakes, rotors, calipers, soft lines on it just to update all of those. It's got new steel lines on it from a couple of years back. And then I got to do some steering stuff. So, you know, the IFS just chews up steering components. So about every 10,000 miles, I'm putting a new pitman arm, a new idler arm bracket, and that kind of stuff. And I actually think that I'm going to do the ball joints on it again, even though it's only got like 5,000 on the ball joints. But something's been wrong with this driver's side lower ball joint since day one. And it's a little sketchy, not going to lie. It gets a little sketchy at times. So I mean, she'll still do top speed down the highway, a little vibration to her, but want to fix that stuff up. This is a 2006 Chevy Tahoe Z71 model, but it's two-wheel. Could do in a second. It's gonna be a little while before I can open. Oh, we disconnected from the, it had a 5.3 in it, but it's got a 4.8. It's got a comp cams kit, so top end, valve springs, lifters, a little bit oversized push rods. What else? Trunnion upgraded rockers, double roller timing chain. And she's making, with the 706 heads, I believe I calculated it's 9.7 to 1 compression ratio, which ain't bad. And on the one time I put on a dyno, which guy was a total schmuck, and the reason why I learned HB tuners and tuned it myself, he made about like 260, 270 wheel to the wheel on it, but it was tuned like shit because he didn't know what he was doing. He was just revving it out. So I got her dialed in a bit more since then. So I like to think she's putting around 300 wheel peak horsepower. You know, those first gear pulls, you know what I'm saying? 147 people. Guys, if you haven't, go ahead and like and subscribe. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed, and we're sitting at a red light here by the I-95 in New Haven, Connecticut. All right, let's do a first gear pull. Oh, I should probably close my window for you guys. Go ahead and do that. That cup wanted to go out. That's my pole barn garage cup. I didn't want to lose it. Yeah, so this has got, so this was a 5.3 and a flex fuel at that. So it's got the 36-pound injectors, a little bit bigger injectors than would have come on a stock 4.8. And, you know, the cam helps out a lot. She likes to rev out. Got a hot air intake on it, you know, one of those supposed cold air. And, yeah, she does pretty good. All right, we'll rip again. Yeah. Not the fastest, not the best, not the worst. She gets the job done. It's a commuter truck. It's a service truck. It's got 1,000 pounds worth of tools in it, too. Forgot to mention that. No exhaust. That's the sound, honestly, the cold air intake makes, and, you know, it's flowing more exhaust as it is with the longer exhaust and the higher duration and the higher lift of the cam and whatnot, longer duration and higher lift. So, it's a Comp Cam's MK, so that's the master kit. 54-11- something 700, maybe 711-54. I don't remember any of them. MK 54-11, I don't know. So yeah, that was basically the kit, the Mother Thumper. It's a stage 1. I don't know what stage means. These guys are racing. I'm not keeping up. I'm just doing my thing. But she goes, guys. She runs. It's got a stock converter in it, so that stalls at what, like 1,400 RPM, 1,600 RPM. Nothing special. It's pretty much a stock truck, just maintenance and rode hard. That's what it is. I mean, I just beat the hell out of it all the time, and I only paid $1,700 for it. So, and I have maybe like $5,000 worth of parts so far, just because I keep burning through stuff. So like the engine was a couple of grand, and doing suspension a few times, brakes a few times. It's gonna get a new transmission one of these days. I actually got to go out to New Jersey and pick out a 5-speed for the Elko. Guy's got a full 5-speed for
Where?
Monhauken, New Jersey or some shit. $900. No, I'll show you to you.
Like what area? My area
Sounds
all the way down.
like a biker chick. I don't know what that means. I don't know any biker chicks. But I built it a few times. I tried to pay somebody to build it, and he did shit. So I got so mad at the fact that I had paid somebody to do this, and they did a crap job and it didn't run right, that I blew it apart, found that they hadn't agreed the cam correctly, so it was off, basically advanced a couple of degrees, maybe retarded a couple of degrees. Basically, if you look at the Comp Cam's sprocket, that crank sprocket, I think it's called. Yeah, so got that set. Had to clean off the top of the pistons a little bit. They had made contact with the exhaust valves, so I cleaned those up a little bit. And about 50,000 miles later, you can see what I'm doing. And I paid $700 for the 4.8. I actually was a 5.3. Of course, the schmuck brought me a 4.8, and it's got flat top pistons, but Not complaining. It ended up working out. It was a good engine to build. It's done well. And if it blows up tomorrow, money's worth. Next weekend it'll have a 6-liter in it because we have multiple 6-liters, aluminum block 5.3s, regular, just 5.3s. I actually had a short get over 1 million views on this 5.3 that I picked up for $150, and it was supposedly a bad running engine, and it turned out to be the cleanest engine I've ever seen pulling off the valve covers. And we threw it on the engine stand and started it up with a gas tank and a bucket, and it runs great. So that one's literally ready to go to drop into anything. And then we got the 6.0 in the blue truck that we're going to pull out for the El Camino. There's a plethora of LS products around. A couple of small block Fords in the corner, maybe a small block Chevy. A little Vortec action happening. I actually put the heads in storage because I don't care for the block. Yeah, 6.0 Denali. Yeah, it's all the same shit. Silverados had 6.0, like 2500, 3500s had 6.0s. The vans got 6.0, some of them. Denali, of course, got the 6.0. I think there was like an HO version, like a high output version that maybe went on Escalades or something. But you could hop any of them up pretty easily. Yeah, a 4L80. So I was looking, I either want a turbo 400 or 4L80 to put in the El Camino. And if I put a 6-liter in this truck, it's going to fry the 4L60, so it's going to need a 4L80 too. But I don't know. Yeah, just going to try and baby on this not baby. You see how I drive it, but try and drive this with what it's got for as long as possible. I do want a Caprice. One of those PPV cars with a 6-liter in it. You can get those for like $5,000. And they got the 6L80 or 6L90, whatever it is.
To do that, you got to body swap it to a Ute.
To a Ute? Oh, I'd have to buy one of those bodies or something. Well, no, I figured those are like one of the that's like a new age muscle car, just having a 6-liter and a 4-door sedan. So those things are great for burnouts.
Right, but if you
driving around.
So you can't register a Ute in the States, right?
Because they're left-hand drive? Is that a thing? I thought you could.
It's just because of the way safety stuff is, whatever. Like, there's a bunch of things. There's a bunch of people, what they did is they imported just the body from
Holden or whatever.
Australia. And then just literally just dropped the body on top of a, what is it, Impalas? I think it's the same car. It's essentially just exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
It's around the neighborhood. It's the village of Beaver Hill. It's a beautiful little neighborhood, infested with crime. But the houses here could go for $1 million plus, and then you get robbed as soon as you move in. Because Yale is about 5 minutes down the road here, literally down Gulf Street. It's not even 5 minutes. It's 1 minute if you have green lights, and 3 minutes if you don't. And you're downtown in Yale. And they get their own private police force. And we don't have any dedicated police to this neighborhood. So when crime happens, the response times are ridiculous. So you're kind of on your own. So pretty much everyone here carries a gun. Or if you don't, like me, then you just don't go out and get in trouble. But we used to do patrols. I used to drive around at night and catch people in the neighborhood that shouldn't be here and chase them out of the neighborhood and whatnot. It was dangerous, but it was a real spike in crime right after like the lockdown started happening. And you would get people that were just like completely crazed on drugs and stuff, blatantly like pushing in window screens and stuff and getting into houses. So the chief of police actually asked the community to start doing our own patrols, because he couldn't give us police officers. But if we could just start keeping the streets safe in the way that just, we weren't doing anything, like you can't touch anybody, you can't fight anybody, but you could just scream at them if you need to, and let them know that people are watching you and the cops are on the way, and they usually just get out of town. Yeah, the Pontiac G8, same thing, shorter than the Caprice. Yeah, it is a little smaller wheelbase, right?
Yeah.
Those are cool cars, though. I like the garage on this house. This one right here. But he's gonna want a pretty penny. That's a nice property. I don't know if I'm gonna ever end up buying a house here. I'm actually moving to Pennsylvania in a few weeks, dropping that bomb now. That's why I'm willing to drive it to New York City, because the company I started for is moving to a 110,000 square foot facility out in PA, and I'm supposed to be in charge of it. Whew. And yeah, gonna be out in Dunder Mifflin, Dunder Mifflin area, running a aluminum pan manufacturing plant. Who would have thought? 127 people on the live feed, only 16 likes. Guys, come on, give me some likes. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. We're just cruising around the neighborhood after spray painting that frame. Not spray painting, we sprayed it with the gun. But we got to let it flash off for an hour. So we're kind of just hanging out, cruising around the neighborhood, keeping the live feed going because there's so many of you still here with us.
I think we should go back to the shop and do another layer.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You think it'll have flashed off by the time we get back? It's only been 20 minutes.
It's been already a little over half an hour.
What do you guys think? Should we drive back to the shop now? It's about 15 minutes.
By the time we get there, it's going to be 45 minutes. It said 45 minutes till 45 to 60 minutes.
45 to 60, I guess so. Guys, give me a second. I'm not ending the live stream. I just need to exit the app to check my messages real quick to see if my wife messaged me. I'll be back in literally 10 seconds. Gotta figure this out. How's this work? There we go. All right, we're back. Yeah, got my old man at 60. So, well, not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, folks. Here's Matthew's house. Should I go drive up on his yard and shit?
Wait, are we supposed to grab a pickup truck from here somewhere? Is it this one? No, this is the new one, right?
What's the new one?
Where's the old one?
Yeah, we'll show you a project that's never been on the channel yet, because I haven't picked it up. But right here is a...
Well, here, pull up a little bit.
I'm just going to bright it. Oh, I was brighting it.
Pull up a little more.
Matthew's going to be like, hey, who the hell's in my backyard? So that's an 04 Silverado 1500 extended cab. I got it for $350. It runs and drives. And it's 20 years old now, so it's a transferable registration, and that was the whole reason why I didn't want to deal with selling it. Is because he lost the title for it, and he had to wait a year to get it. Or, well, he had to wait a year for it to hit 20 years and become a transferable registration. So yeah, $350. Runs, drives, better than this truck, honestly. It'd probably be a better commuter truck for right now.
Right, but isn't the frame rotted out?
No, not yet. I mean, it's kind of screwed, but it runs and drives better than this thing. I think the transfer case was making some noise.
So what even is the question?
Did I just run the stop sign? That's so funny. What stop signs? I didn't see any stop signs. There's no stop signs. How you doing, Mackenzie? You know, out here in New Haven, that's called the New Haven Green there, if you're in a big enough rush. It's a New Haven Green. I'll go ahead and wait just out of courtesy for the neighborhood. Also, I'm not in the biggest rush. We're waiting for the paint to flash off of the frame before we go back and throw another layer on it and then call it a night. So we're driving back to the shop now to check out what's going on with the frame. What do you guys think? Should I start doing live streams of my morning drive into New York City? Get to see the sunrise, get to see all the traffic, the crazy moves I make on the...
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting in my office,
Dude,
watching you drive.
dude, I'm at work before you probably even wake up.
What time do you get to work?
7:20, 7:30?
No.
Oh, I
You
forgot
don't.
you got kids.
No, I wake up before my kids. I generally wake up around 7. And then I'm at work at 8:30.
Oh, nice.
So I won't sit at my desk watching. But if you do it all the way around, I will.
If I do the way home
Yeah.
at 4 o'clock. I can also do that. Guys, I commute like 6 or 7 hours a day. So if you want to see what I see, which is some of the gnarliest crashes, some of the thickest traffic, also some of the coolest sights and scenes of New York City every day of the week, Monday through Thursday, that's what I do. 5:30 in the morning, I'm on I-95 doing 95 miles an hour because that's the speed limit. Oh, we have Toyota coming in. Yes.
Can you translate that?
Yeah, why don't you translate that for me, bud?
I'll get to it.
We'll translate it.
I don't need your phone for that.
Yeah. We, Alhamdulillah. I don't know what I just said. I do apologize for my stupidities. Where are you from, Toyota? What country are you? Pakistan? I don't know why I said Pakistan. I'm trying to think. What are the countries? Egypt? Are you from Saudi Arabia? Oh, we have Saudi Arabia on the chat. Yeah, okay. Well, that answers everything. You know, you guys are cool. I see you calmed down since 9/11. You know, things have just gotten a little less heated. And you're cool. You're cool. Would like to go there one day with my Canadian passport.
First one. Oh, I have no idea. Like, Google doesn't even know what that means. All right, let me see what the second one is.
Oh, dude, we got more. Oh no, we've been infiltrated. What?
Bro,
What?
that is his name. It's right to left. He's saying Toyota, and he said he's from Saudi Arabia, and now he's saying thanks.
Holy shit, brother! Holy shit! I'm so sorry. Wow, that's hilarious. Oh my god. I thought it was 3 dudes named Toyota, Saudi Arabia, and thanks. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, dude.
Stupid Americans.
Yeah, literally. Listen, I've been up since 4:30 in the morning and it's well past midnight. So I'm in the 21st hour. So like, you know, don't blame me.
I think Mackenzie's gonna go crazy after that one. What's your battery level at?
Oh, you should check. I'll pull up a charger.
27. So I think I'm gonna end up taking my charger out again over there, or not really.
We'll see. If it's paintable, then we could do it again. But if it's not, then it doesn't matter. Oh, smelling coffee.
It's not good. This viewers to like ratio? Come on, guys. Drop a like.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if we had 10,000 people stop by in the last hour and a half, and only 18 people cared to give us a like. What can you do? Can't win them all, but
Well,
I do
it's at 20
appreciate
likes, but 2 of them are mine.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. I asked my mom if she watches my videos. She's like, no. Thanks, Ma.
Alright, guys, keep them coming. We're at 21 now. Listen, we were just driving, chilling, so all I can do is ask for more likes. Are they crap yet?
Weren't they crap the whole time?
Oh man, it turned green.
They were always bad. Where do you got that pointed?
Speedometer.
Speedometer. You know, they say tobacco will kill you.
That's why you don't smoke tobacco?
Yeah, but those left-handers. Smoking a number. A little doots, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. But I'm feeling tip-top Magoo in the morning. You guys like Joey Diaz? Joey Coco Diaz? One of my favorite comedians. Hey, fucko! How's it going, fucko? What's going on, fucko? Sorry, I should stop cursing.
You should get him a phone mount like right here.
That's what I'm thinking. I have one. I'll take it from the Lexus. Just mount it and do live streams of my 3-hour drive every morning through all sorts of weather.
Car guy's saying more of a Billy Boy fan.
Billy Boy.
I'm not familiar.
I don't even know what I was talking about.
Well, you asked like anyone watching XYZ. I don't even remember what you said.
Yep. Yeah, clearly not important.
Did you show the viewers the left indicator bright situation?
The bright situation. How if I put on the right indicator. Give it a sec. All right, now it's not doing it, but also I think it has to do with the clock in here. So once I straighten it up, will it start doing it? No.
Wasn't it left?
No, it was right. It decided that now's not a good time. Huh, interesting.
Oh, car guy saying Billy Burr.
Oh, Bill Burr. He's a funny dude. A little opinionated, but you know, that's kind of what makes him funny is that he's a pretty smart dude.
Mr. Middle Eastern is asking if you're smoking weed. Well, according to YouTube policy, you're not allowed to, so no.
No, that would be a negatory. You know, that's really, you know, Morty, you ask a lot of questions, Morty. You know. Oregano.
Rick and Morty. Yep.
If you look closely, there's still burnout marks on the bridge. I don't know who made the burnout marks, but there's
Oh yeah, I have no idea who made those marks. I'm like, what about these over here?
Yep.
I have no idea who made that mark.
Mm-hmm.
No clue whatsoever.
Yeah, people drive crazy out here. Gotta be careful.
Definitely don't look up for a burnout short on this channel.
Not tonight. Not tonight. We're not blowing anything up tonight.
No, I'm saying like the one that was posted like a few months ago. Yeah.
Oh, the one in Mexico?
Yeah, the one in Mexico. The
Yeah,
one
that we
exists.
filmed in Mexico? Yeah. No faces! Hey, fucko! I like George Carlin. He was great. Piss shit, fuck cunt, cocksucking motherfucking tits. Whoa.
I think I remember the code. Okay, I think.
Alright, well, I'm gonna open some gates here. My dear friend from Saudi Arabia, what is your name in English? I mean, obviously still an like Arabic name, but like I can't read Arabic to even know what symbols those are. So your name, I don't want to just guess it's Muhammad or Ahmed, but dude, Rick and Morty's awesome. It's been a long time since I've watched. Oh, I should get out of the car, shouldn't I? Alright. Let's go see if we can touch. Oh, I could tell already. We can't touch that frame yet. There's no way. I can tell already from here. Can't touch that. She's still wet.
Oh, I was right on the code.
Well, it smells a lot better in here. And it's nice and warm. But I will say, oh no, dude, it's flashed.
What about this?
Touch.
Bro.
Flashed and ready for a second.
Wow.
What's this? What is that? Why is that?
Show me. Where's that from?
Oh, it's not done yet. That's why. It's not fully done yet. I just took some paint off. That was dumb.
It's okay though, because we're putting the second layer and this is the bottom.
Yeah, true. It's gonna get a nice hefty coat down here.
But I think we could put a second layer. I think it's dry enough for that.
No, I just took off wet paint.
Where? Show me where. I don't see any more.
Holy shit, you're right. My hand just had paint on it
It's
already.
nothing from before. No, this is dry.
Yeah, this is paintable. Okay, cool.
We're painting.
Yeah, we're gonna put a second layer of paint on here. So let me get you guys plugged in again. Let's get the compressor turned back on. Get our respirators back on. It's only gonna be a few minutes of it, but probably 15, 20 minutes now. We'll get this whole thing repainted with a second layer. Looking good, feeling good. Paint makes me the welder I ain't.
You know, secretly maybe a little bit. I had like, I hope it's not paintable. But yeah, let's finish. I won't take one truck out. I don't think we'll be here very long. Right?
Yeah. Wow, a nice gloss to it. I was really thinking we were gonna have to. What?
I wasn't expecting that gloss.
I was expecting some type of gloss, but I wasn't sure to what level. It's got a nice gloss to it, and I was thinking I would hit it with some clear to just give it a nice, you know, and the extra layer.
I don't want that one.
Well, hot right here. Hey, well, hot right here.
I think I need to put on my other. Wait, I don't. Because this one. Battery.
This cup.
Whoops. Sorry, guys. So I got a new heated item. The good thing about this one, it doesn't have a proprietary charge rate. the battery pack too.
Nice. Samsung.
Well, that's just the battery pack. Because the battery pack that comes with this thing just died. So another one.
Yep.
That's how we do it.
Oh, forgot to put the strainer. Put that strainer in there. Also the live stream. Not really focused on us right now. They don't get to see what's going on. So we're mixing paint. That's what we're doing.
Car guy is saying that gloss should tone down as it cures out. Industrial paint's usually like a week to full cure, and lower temps will slow this down. So this the papers on this paint said 24 hours to fully cure.
All right. So right now we're going off script, and I have to do some quick math because I'm not a good mather, but we're gonna have to math this out because we're burning through paint, and I don't want to use more of it until we flip it. So I'm leaving this amount here, which I have no idea how much it is. Man, overspray is no joke. Man, we oversprayed the shop. All right, we'll figure that out another day. So
Well,
basically,
are you allowed to pour some back or not really?
I mean, we could
Because then what you can do,
2 to 2.5,
no, 4 to 5.
or we just put a little extra thinner in it, a little extra in it, because right now it's at almost 6, right?
Well, we are here at almost 400 milliliters.
Right. So if I give it to 5,
5.5.
5 1/4,
Fine.
that makes me happy. Because if we reduce it enough, it'll be nice and thin for a second layer. I don't know if that's good or not.
Yo, car guy. Don't look for this spot.
Yep. Sorry, buddy. This is where,
No, so the paper here, hand me that paper.
don't you worry about it there, bud.
Here. Car guy. Just for you. Out of dust 30 minutes. Tack freeze 45 to 60. Hard. Overnight. And then somewhere else it said a full cure is 24 hours. With that one I don't see on this one. In case you're interested, this is what I'm looking at. Oh, dude. Force dry. 20 to 30 minutes at 120 to 140 degrees.
You want to bake it, yeah.
You can.
Is this industrial? What is it for? What does it say? What's the usage? It says it's very clear.
Technical data sheet's what it says there. This is fast dry 1K acrylic enamel top coats, i.e. quality.
What's it used for? Like, what's its recommended use? Paint the house?
I'm trying to find out.
Paint the Oh, that's working out well.
Don't say. Oh, here. It's designed for easy refinishing of machinery and equipment. So this is what it's for. Gee, buddy, nice.
Gotta turn the compressor on.
Good point. You might still be on, by the way.
No, I turned it off.
I unhooked it because I was leaking air like crazy.
Yeah. We ruined it with the sandblaster.
I won't wait till Sunday, but I will definitely tell you Saturday night if you join us for the live stream then. Sorry guys for the motion, let me just try and get a little bit more mobile. You laid it down a little heavy over here.
Yeah.
Too heavy, too heavy.
Where she goes, man? Not a lot left. I want to do that section.
Yes, sir, KTM. Painting the frame today. Well, that's the range I had found. Can't go further.
Just a little bit. You're done. Just put that through it. Can I do that? Maybe first some brake clean to clean the thing and then rinse it out with that. No, this isn't it. Hold on, Brian, 1 second. We're just cleaning up for a minute and then we're fixing the focus. Where was that can you had on spray? Whoa!
That was a dumb move.
What happened?
I disconnected the air hose. I forgot I had taken the top off of it. And I shook it.
Okay, does brake clean help too? I think it does. It does a pretty decent job.
Yeah, that's a good job. You're off can duty for a little while.
That was allowed. It wasn't all the setup. Be careful, please. Come on. I'm gonna take you off can duty.
Where did I put the cap for that thing, though?
Anyone spot the cap for the HPLV gun?
First of all, the fumes are thick. I should have kept my respirator.
God. Car guys say, yeah, brake clean works. Just don't dump it on yourself.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Where did the cap to this?
I have no idea.
We're so high on fumes. I'm so high on fumes right now. No, that's one way to clean it out.
Don't store on your new green.
Zero fucks.
That's what happens when you're tired. Let's just keep it on just tired. Oh, you're actually putting it on a thing. Where's the cap?
I don't know, but it's clean. It's enough for me to walk away from it. I'm fucked up off the fumes.
10-4.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Got the phone out. Yeah, guys, I just want to escape because I took my respirator off. Dude, that was hilarious. I don't know what I did with the cap. No idea.
Where the heck did it go?
Let's get the fuck out of Dodge, though. You know what it is, bro? We got the, we're fucked up on fumes-itis. Let's get out of here. Whew, fresh air. It's gonna turn out pretty nice. Pretty happy with the way that it looks so far. Pretty happy with the way that it's gonna turn out, hopefully. We have just enough paint. I knew I needed 2 quarts, just in my gut. Even though I've never painted before and had no idea what would do what. In my mind, I'm like, I need 2 quarts. And I'm gonna use every bit of those 2 quarts of paint. But it'll be a nice thick coat, and then I think I might clear it. Just to give it a extra layer. Like, what's the worst that could happen by putting an extra layer of paint at this point? I think it would just help protect it in the long run. Yeah, I feel like Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Like just me and Dennis on the couch, huffing the sock, and Damon, ho ho, Captain of the night man, oh, champion of the sun. He's a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Damon, whoa, sorry, sorry.
Until you left.
Yeah, it just went down for a second.
I know, but I'm.
Gotcha. Well, I discoed for a little bit. Guys, there's only 26 of you there. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Join the channel. Become a part of what's going on. We do cool stuff. It's all live, mostly live. I do make feature films, and I'd love if you'd subscribe and watch those and like and comment. And you get to see a nice edited version of all of this. But the live streams are unique to us. We're the only people on the internet that give you hours of unedited what it takes to rebuild these cars. So, yeah, we're not pros. We're just out here doing the work. And, you know, we're going to make it happen one way or another.
You know what the funny thing is? You ruined your work pants. I ruined my nice pants.
Ah! Yep.
Not only that, these are brand new.
I figure I gotta
Not
start showing up to work with like a button-down shirt and like a vest and stuff because like I'm managerial.
Yeah. So you know how I work in a decently snobbish office. I was told, like when I started working for, as the IT director, I was told to preferably wear something more business-like, maybe a button-down shirt. And I was like, absolutely not happening. So I come to work with a hoodie. I'm the IT director. I don't need no button-down shirts. IT directors wear hoodies. Jeans and a hoodie. That's what I have with the office. Your clear coat, you need to get that on before the 24-hour.
For what it's worth.
I don't think we were gonna clear coat the frame, right?
I was thinking of clear coating it, but I was thinking of just using cheap clear coat from a can. I wasn't thinking of actually buying a bottle of
And
clear
you don't
coat.
need to do it within 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying I was gonna do it the right way. I was just saying I was gonna do it.
Yo, car guy, if these things bother you, drop more comments.
Yeah, I hate to disappoint, but you know, we have a saying here at my shop: we do it right because we do it twice. Just a car with its flashes on. What do you think? What's going on? Oh, on a flat. Buddy's just cruising on the flat. That's New Haven. He probably drove it like that all week. Noob.
Car guy is saying, I don't clear coat my frames. Easier to touch up later. I'm noob. Well, ain't nobody more noob than us.
Yeah. Man, I used to call people noobs in RuneScape. Did you ever play RuneScape?
Nope.
Oh, dude, Jag X Limited LTD in 2004, 2005, the heyday of RuneScape. That was the shit.
I don't really game anymore. I used to game a lot.
I spent years of my life playing.
So I spent years of my life playing GTA, Need for Speed, Forza, like those types of games. But I mean, I still have my Xbox, but the last time I turned it on, probably like 2 years ago.
I gave my PS3 or my PS4, I gave it away in 2019. And I just, yeah, that was it. I let somebody borrow it, never asked for it back.
So I don't want to get rid of my Xbox just because, you know, GTA 6 hopefully will come out at some point.
I never got it. It was never that fun of a game for me. Like,
Oh, I love GTA.
I like driving around was cool, but after like 5 minutes, I was like, okay, I drove around the whole map.
Okay, so that's like a very small part of the game. Like if you actually follow the storyline and you go through all the missions and the side missions and the side of the side missions, etc., etc., etc. I mean, GTA 5 when it just came out in like 2013 or whenever it just came out, I finished the whole game in like 3 days. I was pretty much playing non-stop. Maybe slept for like 2 hours here, 2 hours there. But I played GTA 5 non-stop the first time, and I finished like the whole storyline. GTA 6, that's not going to be possible from the rumors that I heard. So yeah, you have the driving around thing. You have like a lot of other stuff too. Who in the comments is waiting for GTA 6? Anyone? It'd be really funny if no one answers. Car guy saying that paint's more durable than rattle can clear.
Right, but is it as durable as that paint and rattle
That's what I
can?
was about to say.
I'm just saying, we'll put it on top of it. Is it going to hurt it? Or you tell me it's going to have a chemical reaction that's going to cause orange peel? Now we're talking.
With the amount of drip that was just caused a few minutes ago, I don't think orange peel really matters anymore.
Yeah. Yep, try and fill those imperfections, you know?
I think the imperfections are filled without, like, by just doing thin layers.
Yeah, not the way we did it. But that's okay. I need to go buy another gun.
Why? The gun is
No, that's I'm pretty sure he's right. That's like meant for like, I need something that's a little bit thinner spray. So there's like 1.2 and 1.4, like, I guess millimeter or whatever gap that is. That you want the finer for this kind of paint. Man, I haven't touched my brakes in a while. It's working out. Careful. There's like always an accident right here. Last night, I had to get gas and came around. This car totaled right here with another car. Just drove right around it. What the fuck? Police weren't even here yet. People just get in accidents there all the time. Very bad drivers in Connecticut. Very bad traffic, very bad drivers. And most people are uninsured. So if the car looks like garbage, it's probably not registered, it's probably not insured. And the police don't pull people over regularly here, so you want for a long time before it becomes a problem. So guys run without plates and without, well, the run plates just expired and no insurance. And as long as they make it away from whatever accidents they cause, they don't get caught. I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, probably not.
They haven't gotten any better.
Well, I can't wait for donuts in like a week and a half.
They make donuts here, but they're not great.
I make my own.
Do you?
Yep.
You like make dough or you buy dough?
No, I make it from scratch.
You make sourdough donuts?
Ew, gross.
People fucking do it. I'm not saying it's good. Just saying people do it. Well, buddy, I think I'm going to end this live feed here.
I think so too.
It's been a good night, folks. Solid 2-hour live feed. CT car guy, or ICT car guy. Thanks for joining. Brian McGinley, you're the man. KTM, good to see you, bud. Working on the frame. Saudi Arabian prince, sir, or probably a king of some sort, probably worth way more money than I'll ever make in my lifetime. Are you smoking weed? And Rick and Morty. Yeah, it's good to see you, bud. Thanks, bro, Toyota. Sorry, Mackenzie. Ryan Jones, good to see you, buddy. Michael James, also good to see you, bud. And, Momo was on here for a little bit. What's up, Majestic Studio? Good to see you, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and log out here, and we'll call it a night. And I'll see you guys Saturday night. Tune in live for the next live. If you haven't, go ahead and like and subscribe. Join what we got going on. Happy to have you all. Thank you very much. Have a good night.